What up, internets? SD producers back in the lab again with my Sunday chats, whatever these will be called. I don't know what they're going to be. I don't know. I'm just happy to be like talking about stuff again. But today we're going to talk about something that most people and producers, especially people within production engineering, don't talk about. Self-care. Self-care. The care of yourself. Which up until a couple years ago, like I didn't even know what that term meant to my little sister's like, you're going to die if you keep working at the level you're working. Then almost crashed the whip on some Kanye trying to get to the studio. I'm gonna promise to stop fidgeting at some point. I won't. But so like just a small story. Like I had a chance for a gig, like a part-time gig, where like I had to do engineering for a bar. And it's fine. I did live engineering for years. Went to the gig, was learning how to set everything up, and instantly, like as things are going on, I just have a feeling of dread just slowly fall upon me. Which I know this feeling well. Usually when I feel dread, it's because I'm trying to do way too much. And it was one of those scenarios where it's like I'm looking at what I have to do. Every Friday I'd have to be at this bar from 6 to 2 in the morning, setting up the bands, doing all of the work, like little like engineering stuff every week from like now till whenever like I would probably drop dead doing this. Then this is aside from my regular job. Like I still have a regular job. I still have to go to work for 8-9 hours a day, and then would have had to turn around and do another 8-9 hours of that. Now, I'm not saying I would never grind that hard, but it's different from like grinding on your own thing. Like I could do probably 8-9 hours in the studio after regular work, but then I'm still not gonna do that. I'm gonna do like 5 or 6. And they're very like those sessions are very like, okay, I'm either engineering or I'm producing. Like they're not like a bunch of extraneous like I'm moving speakers. I do that at work. It's too much. And I think that's what started setting the dread upon me where it's like, dude, you're doing too much. But then, you're always thinking of the money. Like people are like, oh man, you got to get that bag. And it's like, but was it worth it? Would it be worth working 16 hours? Now, granted, at the gig, I'd have made my job plus some, like my day's work plus some at the gig. But with the emotional and physical drain that it took on me, would that have been worth it? Which a lot of that self-care. Like, it's crazy that one of my artists that I work with is like, bro, you need a vacation. Like, because when I take vacations from work, I just come to the studio and grind. But until success comes, that's always kind of how I'm going to be. But even I'm starting to realize, like, you're not as young as you were. You need some time off, sleep, eat well. Like, it's bad when your doctor's like, stuff is getting high on there. Like, no diabetes, but that high blood pressure, that cholesterol, you got to look out for this stuff. Especially as a black man, like cholesterol, high blood pressure. These are the things that take us out. And I want a long and lavish career. I don't want to get taken out by diabetes or high blood pressure. Like, I'm not saying like that's a whack way, but that's still like kind of a whack way to go out. Like, now I'm saying I'm trying to like go out like in a plane crash, but not diabetes or like high cholesterol. And we lose a lot of rap. We lose a lot of entertainers to things that we can stop. Like sleep more, drink more water. Don't drink as much juice and alcohol. Take care of yourself. Like, take some time off. Take a vacation. Like, and it's crazy that it's just like we have that grind mentality where it's just like you just gotta go. You just gotta go. You just gotta go. And at some point, the go is gone. Like, your heart gives out. And it's crazy because, like, I've already been in situations where I've almost, like, died trying to be in the studio. And I told people, like, and I'm not saying like that's the example. I mean, at some point when you're young and you got the time, if you got free time, grind all day and all night. Be in the studio every day. Sleep in the studio. But I'm a grown man. Like I'm 32 right now. I don't got time. Like, dog, I got bills to pay. I got cars that I gotta keep maintaining. People keep breaking into my stuff. I got equipment. Like, responsibilities eventually do. Where it's like, I gotta balance this stuff out. Along with that, I gotta balance all my health. Make sure I eat right, start adding salads, start cooking more. Like self-care, make sure your mind is good. Because if that goes, I mean, what good is anything if you're crazy? But yeah, self-care is pretty important. But just watch out as you're doing these things into entertainment and anything. If you're a regular person, make sure you're good. Make sure that everything you're doing is like helping you in some way. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Hopefully, I'll see you next Sunday. Depending. I'm sporadic. Well, you'll probably see me next Sunday. I'll have something to talk about. But this is Produces. The beats in the back. That's my guy TR, my mentor. Shout out TR. What up? Man, just self care. Love yourself. All right. SD out.